Alright, welcome back. Hung up at Cheneux Part 4. Video 4. Alright, where I left off. Things are... Well, I'm still hung up at Cheneux, I guess. So this guy shot all his HE rounds off. They're not really shooting their 50 cals because they're rear axle. Or, their guns. Facing the rear, I should say. But I think these two mortars that aren't deploying, I think they just straight up got their mortars knocked out. Because that can happen, your guns can just get destroyed, so I don't know. Somehow I gotta take this junction, but this is all open field from here to here. I might actually just take these mortar crews, move them this way. That is what I'm gonna do. This guy's getting medicked. As long as this MG42 doesn't open up, I'll get this bazooka back. It'll help the team. Alright, these guys are to the point where they're exhausted, so I just need to hold up. Sorry, the last two videos have both been like 40 minutes and 45 minutes, so it's getting a little out of hand here, but I'll try to play a real-time scenario. If you've lasted this long, I'll play a real-time scenario. Another one that'll go a lot quicker to play. Probably be 2 20-minute videos, if that. But I can practically make a 15-minute video just on the setup alone for some scenarios. Custom scenarios, that is.
Roger. Request fire mission. Out.
Alright, that was a beautiful shot.
Roger. Request fire mission. Out.
Finally, these guys have been here obviously since the beginning of the game. Lasted 81mm mortars, probably another 60mm mortars landing on their head. Plus sporadic gunfire from each direction. Finally this commander got hit, which will be a nice morale drop for him.
Fire for effect.
I
Out.
also hear this all queued up. That or the mortars are queued up, one of the two. Hey, score one for the good guys. I don't think I got a casualty, I don't know. Finally some Germans died and some all the Americans stayed alive. Probably shouldn't have said that. It's gonna be a butchered around now. Once again, I'm just gonna let these guys kind of recoup. I see this squad's fatigued, which he was exhausted a turn ago, so already he's improved, but the other thing is these tanks they gave me, these two Jacksons, tank destroyers I should say. One's a green, which this is the second to worst quality troop. Underneath that so it goes conscript, green, regular, veteran, crack, fanatic I think. Maybe. Something like that. There's like 6 levels. Right here's crack troops. This guy's fucking badass. B Company headquarters. Captain T.C. Helgeso. That Latino of Commandant's Company. He's fucking hot ass motherfucker. I'm gonna move everyone here. Basically with these beat up mortar teams, I'm gonna try to assault this foxhole. while my Jacksons are firing upon it. Be a little ballsy here again and just hunt these forward. Mortar platoon headquarters. This guy needs to get way up here. This is a good sign. I think I've, for the most part, broke their areas here and here. Firing this MG42 guy, he's just chilling, waiting to kill some Americans, and it'll probably happen, but I'm trying to speed the videos along here, so I might end up breaking a few more eggs to make this omelet work. Alright, so here we have, this is a good sign. This is their headquarters guy, running around. Radio operator too. Fox. Here goes your radio for that squad. He could have been the one calling in these small, peckish little howitzers. Hopefully these are landing some good effects. There's any krauts over here. I still have another like 90, 81 millimeter mortar rounds too. So good turn, another round of some krauts dying and no Americans dying. That things are kind of swaying in my favor here. Actually, here you go, this guy's completely empty. I'm going to send him up into these foxholes first. One thing is, if there is krauts here still alive or around this area, I'm a little worried, but we'll see what happens. I might move these up just a little bit and wait 10 seconds. Up as well. These guys definitely need to shift their attitude down here. For the time being, I'm going to leave this squad, the headquarters, and this mortar here. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in the center. I just need to capture Junction. Alright, so he now got the rocket. Basically, I set, because I medicked that guy, should have helped my points in the end. But then I got this rocket and 4 rockets with it, so totally worth it. Just need to get him re-linked up with a squad, which is right here. So I'm just going to have them link up on that same spot and they'll merge together, be part of the same squad. I'm just going to start playing leapfrog with these platoons, which I probably shouldn't be doing this because then they're all bunched up, but whatever. Oh nice, he did. This guy did all of a sudden deploy his mortar. I don't know what was going on there, but perfect. I'm going to drop all 32 on here. Then we need to scramble these guys into action. These guys have 12 grenades and all these strands. One Thompson, he's HQ sport team might as well be called Suicide Squad for this MG42 because they're going to assault it once these mortars are done dropping. Move up a little bit. Lunge at this MG42 a little bit. Casualties.
End of mission. Out.
This guy, he's just now exiting the forest. Oh damn, we can see this. Oh fuck this Jackson.
Out.
Look out! Enemy vehicle! Okay, so I know that's loud. I need to quit zooming in on that for you guys, but it just looks too awesome. But I just spotted this. Well, this is probably the culprit of some of these little attacks. They've got an 81mm mortar half-track. Is that 2 mortars they're launching? Oh damn, I didn't know those had multiple mortars. No, I don't know. I think it's just one, but it's showing 2. But I'm gonna knock this fucking thing out. Kill me 5 crowds, hopefully. Anything else went good there. Let's see if any of these landed. I can already see 1 mortar, 2 mortar. Alright, so 1 struck right there. Hopefully it gets a little bit more accurate. Alright, 3rd Platoon C Company. Looks like we got some reinforcements here. I don't know where everything's at, but I'm just going to go ahead and I don't think I have to take this town. I think I just got to take these 3 houses off, and then I win. So I am just going to shellac the ever-living shit out of this area.
Request fire mission, over.
Just really soften up. Basically, if I knock this out, I take the junction, I'll just hook in with all my infantry. I'm sure there's some fierce German line somewhere in here, but I just got a whole nother platoon back here. Well. So that's another 36 guys there. 41. 47. Platoons, 40, oh shit, then I got company headquarters, bazooka, and support team. Oh wow, this will be perfect. These guys might not even see action.
fire mission. Over.
Well, at least it's my regular Jackson that can see this half track. Of course, he's hull down, but whatever. What I'm going to do is go ahead and move him up as well. So hopefully these two are just side by side and they fuck some shit up. Moving these mortars here just to see how this all plays out. I need to get my infantry closer than MG42 on the right. Oh, fuck me. Goddamn Germans. Can't be too upset because it looks like it's gonna be worse for the Germans this round. Oh, I should have not said that. Oh, oh my god. Oh shit, that's some sort of 20mm flat gun. Germans, 437, one of the two. That's my guy shooting 50. I think so. Well, so big round. Right away they hit me with a, looks like probably an 81. Killed a couple, 5, 6 Americans, maybe less. These guys were getting up there. Well, I say big round because we destroyed this 75mm gun that was backing up. Good thing we destroyed that, but we also destroyed this like instantly. So right here is that bullet marking I was talking about. So that's a new feature that was added recently to combat mission games. I know this is loud as fuck, but yeah, he's so fucked up I can't see where that hit. I think this regular got both of them though. But also there's like a squad that pops up and they shoot. The reason this is such a big crater compared to this 81mm mortar is because this was probably carrying, this is a small half-track carrying a bunch of 75 ammo, so it just went up like a Christmas tree. But I'm pretty surprised with these being open-top Jacksons like this that all these howitzer rounds that were laying around here, mortar rounds, weren't actually doing anything. Point. Oh shit, this fucking guy switches to a Panzerfrost. What did he have before? I'm not sure. Boom, dead. Perfect shot right here. Alright, so there's clearly like a half track with a flat gun right here. I can just tell by that explosive fire coming through. I need to immediately move these guys up, but that half track will fuck me up if I don't get to see it first. But overall win. So let's see casualties that round. Casualty 1, 2, 3. 3 and some wounded. Here you can actually see the 20 mils kind of fluttering through, like it makes it through and it hits these trees. if I had those infantry still here, these are all probably HE shells, so this probably would have raked a bunch of guys. But this company, or this platoon moving up as well. Good round, good round. I'm actually going to use the smoke to my advantage with these things to try to creep up closer. Now these guys can run over these fences like it's not a problem, but oops. I'm going to go ahead and have the inside one wait 10 seconds before he moves, just allowing this guy to get ahead of him a little bit so they're not running into all these fences. That guy was switching to a Panzerfaust to try to probably shoot these tanks, but they'll shoot him at the infantry just as well. Kill a bunch. This guy I didn't really see. He did shoot off most of his rounds. At this guy I didn't really pay attention, I guess. Hopefully this guy's pretty routed. So these two mortars are going to successfully make it across, hopefully with all this smoke passing through. Hopefully everyone's pretty well dead here, but as long as these guys get dug in, there should be enough space for... Actually, one of these squads probably can take up all this foxhole, so I might have to scooch them over here, but they'll have covered these tanks. We'll see. Hopefully whatever this flat gun is over here gets nailed right away. And I was calling in... Oh yeah, so I've got mortars coming in. They're receiving right now, so they should be incoming as we speak. So hopefully it hits over here a little bit more than... Oh fuck.
Request fire mission out. Roger. Fire for effect. Roger. Fire for effect.
Alright. So, I was scared that there might be some Germans sit up here in kind of a cheap spot, but I didn't realize they'd be way the fuck over here. I guess it's not a cheap spot, but this guy designs a corridor down here, and then he sets a MG42 way at the back, just so he can rake this main road over the tree tips. Because I mean, I guess he's seen my mortars right here on this hill. So right where he sets the objective, this guy can probably only see the top of it. The rest of this, is covered by those trees. But so I'll probably never even kill this fucker. I might end up calling some mortars on him, but I probably won't even engage him the whole map. I'm just gonna take these objectives, hold. They should surrender by the time I take all 4 of these objectives. So that was another turn of. I think I did lose a guy here, and that was it. So I lost a guy there. The other thing is, this guy popped up a lot closer than I thought. So the Germans will have 20mm and 37mm flag. This is a 20mm, which that means he's probably a quad flag. Nope, I stand corrected. It's just a single gun. I don't know what I'm thinking about quad. Maybe I'm thinking the quad 50 cals that the Americans have. Anyhow, he's pretty deadly. I thought there was one right here, and there still might be, unless he's scooted all the way up, which I doubt. There's probably 2 of them. This tank would take him on, no problem, but. See, now I had them both hunting up here, so this guy spotted someone, so he just stopped his movement altogether, whereas this guy didn't see anyone, so he went the whole path that turn. I'm just gonna keep being bold with these.
Gunner, enemy vehicle.
See, I did. Here's the thing, those things are so lightly armored at this close range, I can just start pecking Germans off there, but if I miss him and I hit this front shield, and all I got is a bunch of carbines, so really not a huge firepower mass right here, but I'm going to go ahead and attack him, move this squad up, move these up. I hopefully will knock this out. All the while this goddamn MG is going to fucking attack me the whole time. So this mortar is officially out. You can see it beautifully ended the round with a round bursting right in between here, and I literally have this guy staged here, so I am going to go ahead and move here. From here, I'm going to go ahead and target this area. I'm not going to just charge up this time. Since these guys have 12 grenades, I'm going to see what they can do to just get like 10 meters within this foxhole range right at the edge of the forest and just start chucking nades like a motherfucker. Also, I'm going to do gets this guy to here. I'll have him target here also. Hopefully this 30 cal is mainly what I'm hoping just opens up. These guys are tired, but what's new? We're all tired. War as hell. Alright, I'm gonna leave my platoon behind, just platoon headquarters behind, try to preserve that radio. I feel like everyone's kind of slowing down over here. I need to get these guys going, but guys are out of mortar fire, but they still have targeting here. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them targeting. Well, this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna let him target here because if he pops his head up with this MG42 and I got this Springfield, somehow he got this off of casualty, I'm sure. Just gonna have him keep pegging right here.
End of mission. Out. End of mission. Out.
Alright, well, a lot going on that round. So, what I was afraid was going to happen happened. As I moved these guys up and he just got raked. Not this one got hit by mortars, but right away, that fucking 20mm opens up on this. And just, after he opens up on these quad, one of these guys is pretty much eradicated. This one that I have up by the end of it. But he gets hit by a bunch of 20mm. End of mission. Out. Yeah, right there on the wheel. Let's see. This one, square on the gun, knocked him out. That's awesome. Well, so, first of all, I don't know if I've ever seen this unit before. Maybe I have. But that's a half track with a 20mm. That guy's got a machine gun on there too. I guess probably not, but that's fucking awesome. Less exposed than these. Still has more bullets to tank fire. Fact remains, this guy is still up, which sucks. This whole fucking squad is dead up here. All these Americans died. But I did spot all that. Let's see how this one. See how the old MG42 Foxhole worked. What I wanted was these guys throw grenades. They've got 10 already, so it looks like they have.
End of mission. Out.
Alright, there's so much going on this round. I'm just going to watch it once we're up top because there's so many. They were shooting mortars, I was shooting mortars. They fucked up both my Jacksons a little bit. I fucking knocked out 2 of their 20mm. One half track, one. Well, both half tracks, but one's like an exposed quad flak. So these are the remaining 81s I had, just opening up, trying to soften this whole area before I advance with my infantry. Just fucking. And I did some specifically target this house too, trying to just knock it down. I had like 8. So this is right away. 20mm fire on here kills this guy.
End of mission. Out.
Just triangle 20mm fire, which they get pretty much like auto cannons, so they're quick as fuck. But then he's got either like small howitzers or medium mortars leaning on me right here, and I think that's what kind of finishes off this mortar squad. And once again, these Jacksons are just surrounded with artillery support and. You can actually tell. Just look at his health is good here on this Jackson.
End of mission. Out.
First, there's 20mm fire against that to him. Oh, that was all 20mm fire. Just like so his 50 cal's knocked out. His optics are terrible. His radios hit a little bit. This guy's optics is not pretty much awful. Radio. But I have a feeling I pretty much have the Germans at this point. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear target. Clear target. And these boys will take this foxhole. I'd like to know the quality of these German troops, because there's a surrender feature where like if you surpass a bunch of enemies and you just dealt them tons of casualties, they'll just put their hands up. You can like actually capture them or kill them, which sometimes has to happen. But everyone's tired, but I just gotta. This pace is just slowing down terribly. I need to get it going. See if we can't get one of these Jacksons knocked out here. Oh, beautiful. These guys are flanking them. Oh, yeah. Perfect. So I was speeding these guys up, shooting in this half track, but this guy ended up just coming over the... Oh, perfect. Oh, man. That fucking dickwad. These goddamn Jacksons are retarded. There we go. There we go. That did nothing. Alright, so terrible thing is we didn't fucking get this half track near as quick as we should have, because he gets off a chain of 20 mil down here and just rakes everybody. Just go ahead and watch this one. So he kills one. Oh no, this one he just wounded. This one's for sure dead. Of course, it's my fucking squad leader. Goddamn squad leader is always... Again, squad leader. This guy has magic fucking bullets. Oh, that one's the squad leader's assistant. God damn it. So... This guy kills 3 people and wounds 1. 2 squad leaders and squad leader's assistant with all those rounds. Pretty fucking lucky. This guy takes small amounts of Someone launched this one over here, which is good, but I need to get this guy with his last 6 HE rounds open up on this. Probably. Man, how many vehicles have I destroyed? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you may be wondering like why these are blowing up again. There's secondary explosions. If you knock something out, it's on fire. Eventually its munitions will catch on fire, and then there's like secondary explosions, so you want to steer clear of like wrecked vehicles that are on fire. Like that right there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 half tracks. mags. Most of them are 20 mils. This one's 75. Can't believe I still have both of these, which I can't believe I just said that because I'm probably losing this next turn. But I'm going to cut this video here. I don't know how long it's been. Feels like it's been longer than a half hour. I'm trying to keep them under a half hour. But I'll pick right up at part 5, I guess. Hung up at Cheneux.